Okay. Good day or afternoon or good evening. Depends on what time are you gonna be viewing this. So yeah. Um, there's a code where it's all about um the hospital management system. Yeah. This is a walkthrough of my code actually. So yeah, let's get to it. Before that, my name is Makungo Arehon. So yeah, let's get to it. Now, we all know that we got the package, we got the import. Now, the package actually helps with grouping related classes together. And then the import is all about bringing in the Java's utility classes, like the scanner, the list, the array list, and the comparator. Now, as we move forward, we will come to the public class hospital hospital management code. Private static hospital system is continuing here, those three lines. So now what we have in these three lines, it's the system actually represents the singleton instance of the core hospital system, and the scanner represents it doesn't represent it handles the user input from the console. Okay. And now how are they related, both of them? They are both static and they belong to class, not instances. Okay. Uh, let's move forward. Let's move forward. We come to from line 9 up to 18. Line 9 up to 18. Now here, this is an infinite loops with exit condition, with an exit condition, which is the exit condition. And again, this is here we have a menu which displays one to it has 14 options, but it's actually 1 to 13, and also has the zero option. Sorry. Also have the zero option, which is exit. And we come here. This scanner actually, I mean this one, it actually reads the number, and yeah, these two lines, they're basically for reading the number, and the next, this the one underneath it's for it's consumed the new line. Now let's move forward to line 21 up to line number 36. Okay. Here we also got 14 options, 0 to 13. And this is the correspond to menu items. And in each case calls the private hopper method. Uh, that's all about that. And then now, oh, again, if now we move forward from line 39 up to 46. Now the scanner code actually releases the system resources, and then the read category converts user into enum, the enum, and then tries to catch invalid values of enum. Okay. That's all I can say about this. Yep. And then we go to Lucamia from line 47 up to 56. Now, what I can say about these lines is that Here there is collection of all patient details via the console, like they're asking for the patient's ID, the name, the surname or the last name, the age, the gender, the medical condition, maybe flu. For example, the ID actually you get 13 lines, so 7, so 6 450 The email, sorry, the the name it might be Arevone, and then the last name it might be Mapungo. The age it might be 19. Gender male, medical condition I might say flu. Yeah, so that's all about this. Oh, and then if you have it, this actually helps with exiting early if the category is invalid. Okay, and then we come here from line 58 to line 72. Line 58 to line 72. Now here it's all about the ternary operator which creates input or base patient, and again the inpatient automatically gets bed allocation attempt. At that point I can say that it's if the fails the registration will fail if duplicate ID exists, like if the patient already registered hero exception. And then mm, here we find in the patient the name. If the patient is not find to the to return patients not found. So yeah, and here you actually updating the patient's information, and yeah, uh, and here we got the enum. Now the enum defines three patient types used for type safety instead of strings. Inpatient requires bed allocation. Okay, we got the inpatient, we got the outpatient, and we got the emergency. Now the inpatient actually requires bed allocation. Including the class patient. The class patient. Now this is a private. These are private attributes, which according in what do we call encapsulation? Yeah, encapsulation. And we also got the private category enum for type safety. And again, here we store the core patient information, like patient ID name, last name, gender, the car condition. That's the core patient information. Uh, just to save time, let me come to the next class. Now, in this class, it's all about like the main thing about this class. It's that it's all about it extends patient, and then we got the superclass parent constructor, which for sorry, we also got the forces category to be inpatient, and it actually adds bed related attributes. And then moving forward, uh, okay, okay, from here to here, it's all about The at override, it's actually annotation indicates method override. We got the super display details. It calls for parent method first. We got the ternary operator, which handles the null bed numbers, which, yeah, listen. Now we got the bed class, the class bed, class bed, the class bed, the class bed. Now, all about the class bed is that it tracks the bed ID and occupation status, stores references to assigned inpatient, default occupied, false inpatient, which gives you now. And again, it allocates and returns false if bed already occupied. If the bed is released, it resets bed to availability. And then it also helps with provide with formatted bed statuses. That's all about the bed class. And then we come to the word class. The word, the word class, the word class. Yeah. All about the word class is that it's a row, which we got 4 rows and 5 columns, which creates 20 beds, which is a 2D array, 4 layered representation, and it lists all beds for easy iteration. There is also a nested loop, which creates 20 beds, 4 times 5, and a string format, which creates the IDE BO1, which represents the first bed, and the second bed might be BO2, the third BO3, yeah, like that, until up until B20. And then um, each bed added to both array and list. It is added to both array and list, and then yeah, I think that would be the end of the code. Yeah, just for time, I might say, yeah, I thank you.